I have to say, good evening, everybody. I'm just going to talk about the Real El Salvador. And it is El Salvador may be a small Central American country, but the history and part it has played in the world is not that small. Many people are unaware of the contributions that El Salvador has made, and it is mainly because its contributions are not well known and not well reported. There are many other countries in Central America that have made grand exhibitions that are viewed as having more of a significant impact, such as Panama and its canal. What most people don't realize is that El Salvador has a rich history that is older than the majority of Central America cities. The conquistadors first invaded San Salvador, the capital city of El Salvador, in the early 1500s. This makes it one of the oldest and most ancient history sites in Central America. It is full of mixed traditions and history. When the conquistador described the colonized San Salvador, they brought along European customs and traditions that were strange to Central America. And while these may seem old, pyramids have been found in El Salvador since 200 BC. El Salvador also has a history of exporting that very few people are aware of. Everyone loves to talk about Colombia coffee, Italian coffee, cafe, and fresh espressos, but few know that El Salvador was one of the oldest and highest exporters of coffee beans. These resources were such an instrumental part of the economy and had been so large an industry that one point El Salvador was the fourth highest exporter of coffee beans in the world. Coffee beans were extremely important as an export. They brought in over 50% the export revenue of the country. Since the 1980s, the export of these resources has taken a serious decline and is no longer the monstrous industry it was. One of the most attractive tourist activities in El Salvador is surfing. As the weather is constantly warm and there are no harsh winters, it is possible to enjoy surfing all year round. However, the best months to surf are going to be from May to October, which is considered the wet season, and there is a substantial amount of rain. El Tunco Beach is probably the most popular surfing destinations in El Salvador, and beginners can take lessons for less than $15 a day. A warm weather make a fun and easy to learn. El Salvador has many reasons that it should be noted for more than just being the smallest country in Central America. It has a rich history that is mixed with various cultures and traditions. It also has a history of exporting that rivals the cigars that are desired from Nicaragua or Cuba. El Salvador has attraction sites like Egypt with their own pyramids and offer a fun sporting activity for those who want to surf out on the waves. There is more to do than what most people know and has more cultures than most have experienced. Okay, that's all for today. You guys enjoy it? Okay, so let's see.